This is the deen of Allah that we don't know. And that some of us feel. Learn from the Quran. Look, there is a Quranic man and there is a cultural Muslim man. There are people now like this, very solid, as great as the Quran is, because they allow the Quran to change them and they follow the Quran and the Sunnah of Rasulullah. And there are those who weak, very weak, and they weaken us with them. Please understand, the weak people are not going to be weak for themselves. The least they do is create doubt in your mind. Allow someone weak or allow someone superstitious to live with you. You start believing in superstition. But we be with someone, he or she who, the glasses look at me, Quran, Sunnah. They see life with Quran and Sunnah. They are very clear until they meet Allah. They have principles, they are well guided, and they are firm. You got it, sisters? So please follow Islam, follow the Quran. Allah said it is not for any prophet that he should have prisoners of war until he has made a great slaughter. Among his?
So you mean for this revelation is only for the first war? Or
the first strike. Oh Muhammad, you should not have taken prisoners. That's what it means. Now the deen is complete. The deen is complete. If I can take prisoners now because I have prisons, I have this, fine. But not. And the first attack. There is now, the Portuguese want to come back. You want me to talk directly? It's like this. The French, the Americans want to come back. The moment they land, no one should go back. You have to do that. Otherwise, no. Go try to do anything to them. They will show you. I have found out that they practice Islam in mu'amalat, but not in ibadat. Even in, honesty and this and that. That's Islam. Even being strict with the enemy, that's Islam. But they don't worship Allah. For us, no. We pretend to worship Allah. We build masajid. But when it comes to the mu'amalat, the real mu'amalat, in Sharia court, the divorce is very fast. Supposed to be. We may have Sharia court, the marriage drags and the sister keeps suffering and the brother, whoever is suffering amongst them. Usually 99% is the woman. Is that what Islam wants? No. So the problem is in us. Then Allah said, look at this. The ayah is revealed to who? To Rasulullah. And Rasulullah is talking to who? Immediately, he's talking to who? Sahaba, the best of his creation. The best of Allah's creation after Rasulullah are who? The Sahaba. You should believe in that. Do you know that? If you think we are better than Sahaba, that's kufr. We need to believe, part of our belief, Rasulullah the Anbiya. The Anbiya are the best. After the Anbiya comes the Sahaba. Never say, no, I think Abu Hanifa was as great as... No, wait a minute. Abu Hanifa alim, Shafi'i alim, and tabi'in and tabi'in. They cannot be like those people. So it's a belief. Allah is talking to Rasulullah telling him, tell your Sahabat, because specific, it's them. They have taken the prisoners. Minkum man yuridu dunya. Allahu Akbar. If the Sahaba, some of them want dunya. And Allah tells them, some of you want the dunya because you want ransom. Ransom is what? Money, good. Money for what? For dunya. To use it for dunya, right? Education? For dunya. Teach me Arabic, how to write and read, and let you go. Free fees. No fees. Teach me, no fees. Dunya. Some of you want the dunya. Allahu Akbar. Allah is telling the Sahaba, some of you want the dunya. And some of you want al-akhirah. Umar and Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas said, we kill them. We finish them right now. And Umar said, if no one wants to do it, I do it. All of them. This is a man who wants akhirah. Wow, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam trembled and shivered and cried that night. And he said, if there was any punishment, all of us would be punished except Umar and Sa'd. Takut. Because he gave them his word. And no prophet will break his promise. You got it, sisters? But why Allah says, why you have to have, so that the enemy will not, if even they think, they be always psychologically scared. Man, no one came back. No one came back. Yes, no one came. منكم من يريد الدنيا ومنكم من يريد الآخرة. This ayah is very important, my sisters. No one should deny the fact that many of us are still stuck in the dunya. We want the dunya. What's number one reason for many of us? You know something is wajib and you still don't do it. What is it? You know hijab is wajib, but you don't wear hijab yet. Dunya, you still want the dunya. If you want akhirah, you can. In public, you can. In private, no problem. Inside your house. Right or wrong? Luxury. You cannot afford to buy this car, but you want it. Even if you borrow money from the bank and pay interest. Why? Dunya. You want the dunya. You want to be known, recognized. When you go to parties, they say, whose car is that? Right or wrong?
Yes.
Why your ring has to be bigger than your hand? The ring is bigger than your hand. Why? Takbir. No, think about it.
Only for Britishers.
Huh. Alhamdulillah, your khimar is beautiful and mashallah, you look mashallah. You want bunga here or I don't know. No, what is it for? That thing here or I don't know what. Did I touch any one of you? Let me see. Now stop hiding your flowers. Takbir. A nice watch for a man, he can see the time and it's a nice watch. No, he wants that one that is very, very, very expensive.
And he has two, Sheikh, one in each hand.
Takbir. So that he...
Not sure of the time, you're not sure of the time. Check twice.
One for wife number one for wife. Yeah.
Different time zone maybe.
Huh?
Different time
Yeah.
zone.
Takbir. Serious, you be careful, sisters. This is our problem. If the Sahaba's problem was that, you and me are better than Sahaba. Thank you. So we need to be careful. Doesn't mean we don't take something from the dunya, my sisters. But we need to, khalas. What is left? What is left? Think about it. What is left? I told you the moment you hit 25, you already put 1 foot in the grave. 42 feet are already in the grave. You just don't realize it. And every year of your life, you're sinking. You're sinking until that someone will just come and close. So we need to learn to change, to be more into the akhirah, more into akhirah. Doesn't mean 100% we don't want the dunya. No, as long as you live in the dunya, you need to cover some needs, but needs, not wants.
Yeah.
And a need is a need. You need a means of transport, but not supercar. Example, you need to cover your body, but not clothes that attract the man to look at what type of cloth is this. We are defeating the purpose. Even now, these homes of hijab, they are no more hijab, they are fashion.
Yeah.
They turn, instead of covering the woman, they are making, no need to mention anyone. You know, when you go, you want to see, wow, what type of fashion is it? Even man wants to see. Maybe the woman wants to see to cover, but the man is like, wow, what is this? So we are defeating the purpose. See, this is devil's deception. When he saw women in Malaysia going back to hijab, he comes with them and deviate them because he cannot stop you. Like a wave, huge wave is coming. What to do? Surf it. If you know how to surf, you surf it. You can't stop it. It's bigger than you. So shaitan knows. Women in Malaysia are coming back to Allah. Alhamdulillah. Classes like this, here and there. Many sisters, alhamdulillah, realizing, I lose nothing by covering 100%. As Allah commanded me, I even look good, look protected, look like Mary, peace be upon her. So he comes and he says, okay, you put this color with this color, this trouser instead of this, this, a little bit here. Tie it up. Then that's it. It defeats the purpose.
The excuse that people say, oh, Allah loves beautiful things. So got diamond here, diamond here, diamond here. That's what they actually say.
Allah loves beautiful things, but not clown things. You look like clown.
Exactly.
Who said you are beautiful? Takbir. La ilaha illallah. Clown.
Actually, clowns.
Yeah, not cloud.
What about if it's in our culture to be like colorful?
No, colorful, fine. The colorful is fine.
Because like the Arab was black only. But
No.
The Malays like.
I know, the color is fine, but
The addition.
Or the bling bling.
you put a ball here on your nose and tell me colorful. That's what I meant. No. Okay, super colorful things in your private inside. That's it. Because it defeats the purpose. Bling bling. That's what we mean. No, colors is part of your nature. It's you. I mean, the nature forces you to be colorful. I don't mean that. Because if it was wrong, I wouldn't even teach you, sisters. I would say uniform, black uniform. Like there. Okay. So this ayah, is it clear in our minds? That Allah told the Sahaba, some of you still are into the dunya, and some of you are in akhirah. So it will always be like this, until the day of judgment. May Allah make us among those who love al-akhirah more than the dunya. That's all. So because in Islam you cannot just live for akhirah. You cannot. You have to marry, that's part of the dunya. You have to have children, you have to educate them, and for that you need some income. But do not let the focus to make your children successful and to provide for them make you forget al-akhirah, even their akhirah. So you truly don't love your children, because if you love them, you want them to be safe and forever with you. Imagine you go to Jannah and your children don't. You go to Jannah, you didn't. Sorry, it's sad. We want, inshallah, to go with our loved ones, not just Ya Rab, us. We want our children to be with us in Jannah. So we need to save them by teaching them the deen, by looking after their behavior, this, slow, groom them for akhirah more. Remind them of Allah, sabr, this. Then, alhamdulillah, do as much as we can for their dunya education, especially education, which is a big, it takes so much energy and focus from your life as Malays. I can see it. Because you all want to send your kids overseas. Big mistake. Because you believe that if I didn't send my children overseas, I didn't do enough. Who told you that? Who told you that? Maybe the old Malaysia. All the universities you built in the last 30 years, and you have maybe the old Malaysia, the British Malaysia when the British were here. Maybe we don't blame those people who just, but you. Again, up to you. Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
So the dunya should only be the means and not the objective.
Very good.
And here,
We are moving to akhirah. Yeah, right? So I'm traveling. I shouldn't build a house while I'm traveling. I should be focused. Once I reach my destination, I build there. I'm traveling. How can I build a house on a bridge? I'm crossing the bridge. I cannot. We are all just focused on now. There, when you reach, you have nothing.
so here it says, but Allah desires for you the hereafter. Meaning, actually, the answer is the hereafter should be.
Oh, sorry. There is another ayah, sorry. تُرِيدُونَ عَرَضَ الدُّنْيا. You want the dunya. Allah wants akhirah for you. Allah wants to give you paradise. It's like someone wants to give you something more important and more valuable than what you want. And yet you don't get it. He's just telling you, trust me, I'm going to give you something better than what you want. For example, you are somewhere in a mall and you want that thing. While he says, Sabar, I have something better than that. But because you see that thing, you don't see the future one, you are not interested. But if you believe and trust that person who is telling you that, then you will say, okay, I believe you and I trust you. So it's the belief that makes difference. No, I want that one. Believe me, trust me, I will give you something better. If you trust me, then you're gonna get. If not, okay, you want that one, go ahead and take it. But when I give that diamond to another person, don't say, no, why? I'm sorry, too late. You didn't believe. You got it? So Allah wants the akhirah for us. But in one ayah, another ayah, sorry, I confuse it. منكم من يريد الدنيا ومنكم من يريد الآخرة. Some of you want the dunya, some of you want the akhirah. This is among the Sahaba. Here Allah says, you made a mistake by taking the prisoners and wanting the ransom. Because Allah wants akhirah, wants to strengthen you and give you better. When you kill these prisoners, which is your right to kill them, because they came to kill you. They came all the way from a different country, in this case Mecca, to Medina to kill you. You should have finished them.